Hello and welcome to the first ever episode of What Makes You Stronger with Chantelle Fisher. In this podcast, we are going to share stories of hardship, difficulties, and uncertainties that people have overcome and gained wisdom from. Why? Every person has a story. You may have heard that your story wasn't unique, it wasn't anything to cough about, it was like everybody else's. I simply don't buy that. Sure, we may have very similar experiences, cough, cough, the human condition. We all experience things differently. We all overcome things differently and gain different wisdom through those experiences. This podcast is here to inspire people to overcome their own hardships, difficulties, and uncertainties by hearing others overcome theirs. If you are interested in listening to people talk about their real world situations and how they overcome them, how they've gained wisdom from them, you are in the right place. Please know this is a safe space because we all go through hardships. We are all humans. We are all imperfect. It's not about what we go through necessarily. It's about the wisdom and experience we gain. It's about what makes us stronger. If you are interested in continuing to listen to these kind of stories, you are in the right place. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode where we are going to dive into something that has been really on my heart to speak about. What is that? Showing up imperfect. Here we go. In this first episode, we are going to talk about showing up imperfect. What does showing up imperfect even mean? For me, it means showing up when you're scared, showing up when you're not ready, showing up when, frankly, you look a hot mess. Just showing up. Why do I want to talk about showing up imperfectly for the first episode of What Makes You Stronger podcast? It's because this is brand new to me. I'm showing up imperfect. This podcast is not polished. It's not seasoned. It is very much brand new. When showing up, especially imperfect, to something that's new to us, we bring all of our anxieties, we bring our fears, our worries, we bring so much to this new experience. We still show up. I'd like to think about showing up imperfect as if I was preparing for a play. I've done many plays in my past. The steps are always the same. We get a script, we rehearse the script, then we do our blocking, our rehearsals, then we get on stage, bright lights are shining, we perform. I'll tell you, that first performance in front of a live audience, that is where I show up the most imperfect because it's not necessarily new because I've done many plays in the past. It's a new experience to do that particular play. I am delivering lines. I'm getting into the flow. I'm becoming the character on stage in front of everyone. I still show up. Even if I know the first showing of the play is gonna be imperfect, I still show up. The repetitiveness of showing up makes every showing afterward even better. So, with that said, I've got 3 observations about showing up imperfect that I'd love to share with you. Number 1, show up scared. We are human beings. Trying something new in the beginning is going to be scary. With creating this podcast and doing this podcast, it's a bit scary. I'm putting myself out there. I've never done anything like this in the past. We still show up. We show up scared. Number 2, don't judge yourself. I know this one is easier said than done. We can't judge ourselves while we're in the moment. while we're showing up. Frankly, others are going to do that for us. Why are we judging ourselves when others are going to do it for us? Everyone is imperfect when trying something new, and that's okay. Lastly, number 3, keep going. Keep going. Push through the uncomfortable feelings of being imperfect. Guys, I know this first episode is rough. It's rough. I'm going to keep going because it means something to me. It means something to me to allow space for people to share their stories of overcoming hardship, difficulties, and uncertainties to give us inspiration to do the same. Because it means something so much to me, I'm going to push through this awkwardness, push through this difficulty, push through this imperfection, and keep going. That was the first episode of What Makes You Stronger? Showing Up Imperfect. If you enjoyed this episode and want to hear more about my experiences and what I've learned, and hear other people's stories of their hardships, difficulties, and uncertainties, and what they've learned, you are in the right place. One last request, because this is the first episode, give me some comments. What can I do better? And what did you like? Thanks.